Well, Dr. Michael Hakimi is one of the top board-certified plastic surgeons in Beverly Hills, which, as you know, is a virtual mecca for beauty and the pursuit of perfection. Many top stars go to him, and he's been on the forefront of new technologies and services even during the pandemic. Dr. Hakimi joins us now. Welcome, Doctor.
Andy.
Good to see you. And you know what? I really wonder, during the pandemic, were people still reaching out and still having plastic surgery services?
Funny you say that. Nothing is humbling like knowing that you're the most unessential medical profession in this country, which, just like everybody else, early on in the pandemic, we closed for a few months because truly the resources had to be spent elsewhere. The elective surgeries were placed on hold in many hospitals and surgery centers. And most of what I do is elective. So there was no reason to risk anybody's health or well-being to undergo any elective surgery. So for a few months, we were shut down. And the moment that safety guidelines were in place and were allowed to open back up, people started coming back very, very quickly, to the point that we as plastic surgeons were all surprised how quickly people started to come back.
Well, you know, I heard there was a Zoom phenomenon that people started seeing themselves closer on Zoom than they had ever seen themselves close up before. Maybe that explains the rush. As soon as they could get into your offices, they made sure they made a beeline. But I know you've worked with many celebrities. Is it different having a celebrity clientele than just the person that comes through your doors?
It's a very humbling experience. It's a humbling privilege to be able to make the difference that we make in someone's face or body, whether they're a celebrity or not. I always tell my staff, everybody walking into our office is celebrities. Probably, I would say for celebrities, we're a little bit more cautious in terms of their privacy. We make sure people don't come in our office within a couple of hours before or after that specific person comes in and goes, mainly because of their privacy reasons.
That's interesting. Well, it's good to hear they're just like us. We assume that they probably are. One of the things I was really fascinated with when reading about you is that you have a concierge service where a nurse will actually go to someone's home and give them Botox injections or IVs. Tell me about that concierge service.
So Sandy, a few things happened after we opened back up. The first thing, as you said, was the Zoom phenomenon. There was a huge surge in people asking for facial rejuvenation. These are people that would tell me, Dr. Hakimi, I've been avoiding looking at the mirror since I turned, let's say, X number of years, but now I have to look at myself in Zoom, in video conference, and I can't avoid that. So we had a huge surge in patients coming asking for double chin removal, facelift, neck lift, some sort of skin tightening. Then when the pandemic got towards the end, when vaccination happened, and people started to sense some sort of normalcy coming back to their lives, they started traveling. They wanted to they travel and take photos and share with their friends on social media. And unfortunately, no diet worked fast enough for Americans that, for the most part, our gyms have been closed over a year or two. We got a lot of phone calls from patients saying, can I have one of your nurses come to my house and do my Botox and fillers? And obviously, at that time, there was a lot of concerns about safety. We didn't really start doing it because we didn't know we didn't know enough about the virus. We didn't have vaccinations. All we had was an N95 and basic hand hygiene to go by it. But these patients convinced me that, now that the hair salons are closed and I'm working from home, even when they open, I have my hair guy come to my house and do my hair, or there is a service that comes and does my nail. Why can I not get my Botox and fillers at home?
That is totally incredible that you have that. And I see you also said Inland Empire here. So where can our viewers find out more information, Doctor?
It's called wivohealth.com, WIVO health.com.
Great. Thank you so much for joining us. And what a genius idea. Best of luck to you and Wivo for sure. Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me, Sandy. Have a great day.